Today, I want to talk about the power of unwavering focus. In other words, we're going to look at the eighth of the Eightfold Path, and that is right concentration. Right concentration is about aligning awareness so fully with the present moment, with the present happenings, that nothing else exists but this moment. And it's clear, it's still, and it's powerful. This is something we don't do. We don't align so fully in the present moment and fully be there. I can remember being at summer camp for my boys, and there was an archery range. And I remember this instructor saying to me, "Okay, Lee, the only thing that exists is the bow and the arrow and your fingers." And I remember pulling the arrow back and being instructed to become the arrow and see where the arrow is going, notice everything, and then be so fully present and now let the arrow go. I was amazed I hit the middle of the target. But it was my focus that allowed me to do it. It was my focus that gave me power. It was the clarity of the instruction that allowed my focus and concentration to bring forth the result I wanted. You see, right concentration is the razor's edge. It's the practice that transforms knowledge into embodied wisdom. And this is key. A lot of people have a lot of ideas, a lot of knowledge, a lot of study. But embodied wisdom, that means you've proven it for yourself. So let's go deeper. Let's get a deeper understanding here, and let's explore this together. What is right concentration? Right concentration is the intentionally focusing of the mind on a single object of meditation or focus, whether it's the breath, a mantra, a feeling of love, a task. It's intentional focusing. Right now, most of the focusing we've got, it's distracted. We've got all these things buzzing around us. We're trying to be multi-focused. No! It's focusing on one single object. It's like meditating. You can meditate by simply focusing all your intention on the candle flame. That's concentration. It's not about zoning out or passive relaxation. It's called samadhi. It's absorption where the ego dissolves and the only thing that remains is pure awareness. That's who you are, whether you know it or not. You're that which is aware of everything. You're aware you're hearing these words that I'm speaking. You're aware, and if you're watching this, you're seeing my movement. You're aware of all the distractions that are happening around you. You're aware whether or not you're hearing every word I'm saying, or you're hearing every other word, or maybe you're missing a lot. You're daydreaming while I'm talking. Right concentration would mean you're fully listening to every word I'm saying right here, right now. The Buddhist said, it's like when water is poured into water, it becomes one. You want to become one focused, one with the event you've chosen to focus on. Why does concentration matter? Without it, we're scattered. We live in a culture associated with distraction, don't we? Our energy leaks out through every notification on our phone, through every worry we have, through every craving we crave. Right concentration seals those leaks and brings our power back. You see, we're so distracted, just scrolling through your phone, through various social media. I know last night, I've been focusing a lot during the day. I got a tremendous amount done. And I felt the urge, and there I was for 20 minutes, and I was scrolling. But I'll tell you what I'm scrolling through. Other things put up by other spiritual teachers. So I rationalized it in my mind. I said, I am getting new ideas, new ways of looking at things, but I concentrated on the message when each of the new scrolls came up. It teaches us that focus equals freedom. When the mind is fully here, suffering falls away. Judgment, compassion, regret, fear, they vanish because they can't exist in the now. In the now, there's no future, there's no past. And that's where all our problems are, aren't they? Suffering is simply seeing that we're in judgment and we're not getting what we want. Well, if you're focused in the now, you're not in judgment. If you're focused in the now through right concentration, guess where you are? You're in the state of love. There's a lot of misconceptions about concentration. There's a myth. The myth is, I can't meditate because my mind wanders. You know, the truth of that is, wandering is part of the process. The practice is in returning again and again. I've been meditating since 1995. And I'm going to tell you, I do not sit down and my mind is quiet and clear. I have to constantly come back to now because my mind, like yours, naturally wanders. It's what the mind does. By bringing it back, I'm training the wine, yeah, it's like wine. I'm training the mind to realize I'm the power. That which is observing it thinking is the power. That's me in there. There's another myth that concentration is about force. The truth is, it's about surrendering everything but this moment. That's your true power. Can you surrender into this moment, letting go of everything other than this moment? That's the only way you live in the only place that exists, the now. You see, the mind is like a wild horse. You don't tame it with whips. You lead it gently and patiently, consistently and persistently. I'm going to tell you right now, the key to life, the key to spiritual growth, the key to personal growth, the key to wealth, the key to health, the key to everything is a persistent and consistent daily practice. I can't say that any clearer. If you meditate once a week, nothing's going to change. You meditate every day, every day, every day, whether or not you want to or not. And gradually, you start taming the wild horse. What's the wild horse? That runaway mind that's running crazy on you. So how do we begin? Here's a key thing. Just start with breath awareness. I do that every day. I do Wim Hof's beginning breath work. 11 minutes every morning with my wife. 11 minutes of deep breathing, focusing on my breath. Then, throughout the day, be focused when you're walking. Be focused when you're eating. Be focused when you're driving. Don't daydream. Don't let your mind go somewhere else. Actually focus on, I'm taking a bite. Oh, I feel the texture. Oh, I feel whether it's moist or dry. Oh, I feel whether it's sweet, savory, salty, whatever that sensation is. Practice being fully present in every task. Right now I'm being fully present that I'm talking to you. All my thoughts are on you because if I wasn't focused on you, I would not give a clear, concise, and any type of meaningful message. Try to bring your attention throughout the day to one thing and one thing only. And when you're done with that one thing, consciously choose to bring it to another thing. You see, right concentration is the choice to return again and again to the only place life ever is. And that's here and now. But our mind, it's a monkey. It's constantly distracted. Our job is to tame the monkey. I want to tell you this. You don't need to go to a cave in the Himalayas to awaken. You just need to practice presence and do it persistently and do it consistently. So this was the 8th of the paths. Let's take a moment and review. The first path was right view, seeing reality as it is. The second, right intention, committing to growth, compassion, and letting go of any harmful desires. Your intention behind everything. Right speech means speaking truthfully, kindly, and constructively. Right action, acting with integrity, avoiding harm to self and avoiding harm to others. Right livelihood, earning a living in a way that supports and not harms life. Right effort, diligently cultivating the good and releasing that which is unwholesome. Right mindfulness, maintaining deep awareness of body, mind, and surroundings. And then the last, but certainly not the least, is right concentration, developing one focus. Are you developing on one focus on seeing life as it is? Do you have one focus that's committed to growth? Do you have one focus about committing to speaking truthfully, acting with integrity, earning a living that supports and doesn't harm life? Are you one focus into diligently cultivating good and releasing that which is not? Are you one focused in developing a deep awareness that you have a body and a mind and emotions and the surroundings around you, but they're not who you are? Right concentration leads to a direct experience of truth. You're no longer theorizing about peace. You are peace. You see, stillness, God, divine, is not the absence of movement. It's the absence of distraction. And with right concentration, we eliminate that which has distracted us from the truth of who we are. It's time to begin. And when we end this talk, what will you focus on? Make it worthy.